An eating disorder is a subconscious desire for control. And in a life where a person has very little control over what happens to them, having control over this one thing can be really significant.
Before I got admitted into treatment, it was constant fighting, like almost every day. And I was just like not at the right mindset. And so I would fight with like everyone in my family. And it was just a mess.
It was a very difficult place for her to be coming out of the pandemic. Going into middle school just felt unsafe. She needed to do something that made her feel like she belonged. And unfortunately, it sort of blossomed into this eating disorder.
It was fightings. It was like our family coming apart.
I was mad over like the littlest things because I wasn't eating good. I wasn't happy with my life.
When I first met Clementine, it was like she could not see that light at the end of the tunnel at all, and she was really closed off. She barely wanted to talk to me.
We don't kind of talk about that enough, but of all psychiatric disorders, eating disorders are the most fatal. They have the longest consequences that someone can be managing and living with for the rest of their lives. So a 14-year-old who is currently restricting their calories will be dealing with bone loss in their 50s if they don't attend to this and get better.
Because you're scared. With the eating disorder, you start getting information. You find out that it is the problem is bigger than you think.
There's no medication. There's no like magic cure that helps people get better quickly. It's a really long and slow road for most people, and it's often not linear. It's kind of a few steps forward and a few steps back.
It was 24 hours, 7 all the time, taking care of her. Even at night, sometimes I will get up to check on her, seeing if she was doing okay, and it had been so stressful.
This is the kind of disorder that requires multiple visits and multiple check-ins. You can't go a month between visits because things happen in a very short amount of time that can be, frankly, life-threatening. So we recognized that people needed to be coming in for appointments. They needed that connection. And rather than attending 3 or 4 appointments per week, we could put together a clinic where they would come and spend the afternoon with us, where we could arrange transportation, the family could take time off work, prioritize the care in a way that made it more accessible.
The Pediatric Eating Disorder Clinic, it's unique in the sense that, a lot of times when people have an eating disorder and they're receiving treatment, they'd have to see the dietitian separately, they have to go see their PCP separately, they might have to go see a separate therapist. And all those people, again, if you're in different offices, are gonna have a hard time collaborating. Versus here, patients come, they have their scheduled 2-week appointment, and they see all 3 of us, and we can collaborate really, really easily.
And it's really been remarkable how well it's sort of taken off and helped people.
The first appointments gave me more confidence and hope, because before I was so scared, but meeting this team gives me a lot of hope.
A patient will come in and be roomed by our MA, and we have just a wonderful MA who makes these kids feel so welcome.
When Clementine first came in, I was really excited to get to know them and offer exactly what I as a medical assistant like to provide, is just make sure that they have that comfort when they come here, and just to make sure that they feel safe.
They are so welcoming. It was the first person that I meet when I get here, and I was feeling like...
And then the 3 of us as the clinicians sort of figure out who's going in first.
My role specifically is to figure out, okay, well, how at the very least do we make sure that your nutrition needs are being met so that these physical things that you're experiencing can actually start getting better. If their body isn't actually being nourished, if their calorie needs are not being met, if their weight is too low, whatever the case is, they cannot make progress because your brain requires a lot of fuel in order to function properly. And without fuel, your brain is not going to be running on all cylinders, so to speak.
I've noticed like little changes, like through eating my meals, finishing the milk and the cereal, and like it's just like a huge accomplishment.
The treatment is eating, and that's really hard. because it doesn't feel good to people. They can feel worse at the beginning, and yet the only way to get to the other side is to get through it. And then we all meet together before and after the visits to kind of summarize what's going well, what are challenges, what are we working on, what are our goals for that person. So it's a really team-based approach.
I feel now that they are part of our lives, because it's not just come to see doctors or nurses or therapists. It's persons that you find here, you find humans.
I've really seen her like kind of start to open up again, and you can see it's a wild thing. As her weight kind of inches up, her personality starts to really come back also, and it's so great to see.
It feels like a huge accomplishment because I know that I've like worked hard these 2 years. I found a lot of people who support me in this, and that I know that I'm not really alone and I'm not just like by myself on this. Being in this clinic has not only helped me with my eating disorder, but also with my relationship like with my whole family in general.
I feel so grateful with everyone here, because I really think that they have been saving Clementine's life.
I work, side by side with clinicians and nurses and MAs and CHWs who sort of recognize the role that we can play in someone's life and their recovery and their overall wellness. And we go like the extra mile every time.
It doesn't matter if you speak Spanish, English, and it doesn't matter what your situation is, like we will always make sure that you have the resources and the help. Whether you think that you can't even get them, we will go to usually the ends of the earth to make sure that you do.
Y yo les quiero decir a todas las mamás que no hablan inglés que Mosaic tiene la ayuda. Aquí está Day y ella con el tiempo viene a ser como parte de tu familia. Así la siento, yo la quiero mucho. So, no tengan miedo de venir, busquen la ayuda que necesiten y el equipo está aquí para ayudarles. Estoy segura que así como han ayudado a Clementine, también van a ayudar a sus hijas, sus hijos. Vengan aquí.